How are you doing? I hope everyone is wonderfully good. And so here we are in the second class of our code.org. That is, we have learned in the last class what is coding. And I hope everyone understood what is coding. Now, today we are going to create our very first app in the code.org. And that has to be very, very basic and simple because we are just beginning. So, in order to create the app, first of all, I will tell you how you can log into this code.org. As you can see, the website I have already put over here. So, what you can do, just go to your Google and you can just search for code.org. And when you do that, only the first website will come. You can just click on that, and this kind of screen will open. So, what you have to do over here, whenever you come to this screen, click on create on the right side. You can sign in first. I have my accounts. I can sign in from my account. And what you can do, you can sign in from your account. Okay. So, if you don't have any account, you can click on continue with Google. Or if you have already an account, then you can just log in. Okay. I hope that makes sense. All right. So, what you have to do whenever you sign in, you have to click on create, and then there are so many labs present over here. So, you have to click on app lab. Whenever you click on app lab, you will come back to this kind of screen where you can create your apps. So, this is the way it looks. So let me just explain what it is and which components are placed over here. In the left side, if you see, it looks like a mobile screen, isn't it? Yes, absolutely right. It looks like a mobile screen. That is the reason we call it as a mobile simulator. What do we call it? Mobile simulator. So you can have multiple screens, so you can actually check how your app will look on the phone over here. Now on the top of the mobile screen, there are three buttons basically: code, design, and data. So this is the code, and then design. When you click on the designing, now whenever you go to any app on your phone, you might be thinking, "Wow, it is designed so wonderfully." So how can I design my app like this? The answer is you have to design it well with the help of these components. Now these are all components that you can use in the app lab. Now, which are these components? As you can see, there is a button, there is a text input, there is a label, and image. So many components are there. You will understand the use of each and every component within few classes. Okay, I don't want to give you so much information in the first class, otherwise you'll get confused. So let's just begin with today's activity and what we are going to do. So first of all, you have to design it well. So let's do one thing. We will create an app today in which there will be a button on the mobile screen, and when you click on that button, okay, we will change the background screen color. Okay, what we will do, whenever you will click on that button, we will change the background screen colors of the screen. Okay, how we can do that? So there is a button component. We know there is a button component. So how can we take this button component on the screen? The answer is very simple. Just drag these buttons over the screen. Suppose I want two buttons to take, I will drag another button over the screen. Okay, now this is the button. Now you can see easily I have taken the buttons on the screen, but now on the button it is written button only. Of course we don't want it, we want to give it some color name, so that suppose it is the red color button, then whenever you click on it, the background screen color will change to red color. Understood? So this is the button. So what you have to do, whenever we want to change these button properties, like suppose I want to change its text, I want to change its color, I want to change its width and height. So what you have to do, click on the button, come to the right side. This is a properties section. So inside the properties section, you will be able to see the id, text, width, height, everything related to the button. You don't have to change the id in at least in this class. You don't have to change the id is the button one. Now what is the id? Id is basically the name of the button. Okay, you don't have to change it because we don't care whatever the button name is, but we want to change the text. So right now the text on the button is button. Let's just change it. Suppose I want to make it as a red, and you can notice whenever I write red here, the text on the button is easily getting changing to red. Similarly, I can change the width of my button. You can similarly notice simultaneously it is getting updated over here. I can also change the height of my button like this. Now, you can see the button height and width is set. But the text on the button red is very small. So there is one more property here which is called as font size. So font size means it will increase the text size. So just increase it a bit and you can see, yes, it is changing. Yay, well done. Now as we want, whenever we click on the button, this all background screen color should change to red color. So we have a background color property here. Click on the button, and what we will do, just to give it more effect, we will make this as a red color. Okay, like suppose I want to make this as this red color. Okay, now it is very easily understandable that this is the red color button. Whenever you will click on it, we will change the screen to red, but not now, we are just designing it. Okay, then there is another button, same properties we will do with this. Suppose I want it like yellow. Okay, and again I will increase its height, width and height. I will again increase it, and you can make different height, different width for every component. It does not matter. Okay, you can do anything. See, designing, you can do anything of your own choice, क्योंकि ये आपका ऐप है, आप कुछ भी करो इसके साथ. It's your choice, right? So यहाँ पे मैं फिर से इसका कलर चेंज कर रही हूँ. I will make it little bit yellowish, so it looks good. And also we will change its font size, and there we go. Yes, very good, we have completed the first step. Okay, we have completed the first step of our designing, that we have created two buttons, red and yellow, and we are ready to go now. In the last class, okay, one more thing, if you have any question, अगर आपको कोई भी question है, please write it down in the comment section below. I will definitely try to answer all of those questions. Okay, yes. Now I know this is not looking kind of yellow, but chalta hai, right? It's okay. It's our app. We can do anything. So, what we will do now? हमने last class में देखा what is coding. So, and I have told you that give your instructions to your computer. Now, here we have to tell your computer that okay, computer, there are two buttons, and when I click on the red button, immediately change the color to red, and when I click on yellow button, immediately change the screen's color to yellow. Amazing, computer will understand it. But for that, you have to go to the code. We have clicked on a code button. Now let's do it. Let me first introduce to you which commands are present here and which we will be using. So basically, whatever you see here in yellow color, all these are instructions. Okay, all these are instructions. That means commands that you can give to your computer. Now, every command here has a different meaning. Of course, if we want something, if you want water to drink, you will ask for water. You won't ask for food, right? Similarly, and if you want for food, if you are hungry, you will ask for food. You won't ask for, oh, give me some pen or book. You can't eat it. Aha, I know that was a bad joke. Fine. So, what you will do over here? From these instructions, we will take the commands which we really require to change the background color, and then computer will understand it. How to do it? So first of all, see, there are so many commands. Do not get confused. The first point, understand, do not get confused. If you don't understand, ask in the comment section. I will answer. Then first command is on event. So here we will take the first command on event. How to take it? Just simply drag and drop. Now the question, why we have taken the on event command? Because on event, it is a computer language, but in English language, on event means when. WHEN, when. Okay, so we are going to tell the computer when, now there is a id, so this id is button 1. See, whenever you want to see the id, let me tell you one quick trick. Id is what I have told you already in the designing. Id is nothing but the name of the component whatever you have taken. Here two button components we have taken. All right, so what do we have to do here? Whenever you are in the coding part and you want to check the id, then just simply move your cursor on these buttons. As soon as I move it, you can see id button 1. Can you see it over here? id is button 1, and here id is button 2. That means name of the first button is button 1, name of the second button is button 2. So now change. Whenever you click on there will be three options: button 1, button 2, screen. I want button. So I'm telling the computer when button 1 is clicked, a function will happen. Now, which function will happen? That we have to tell the computer. So, understood how do we read the first line? When a button is clicked, a computer will perform a function. And now, tell me, what do we have to do when we click on a red color button? We will change the background screen to red color. So for that, we have one more instruction here. Scroll down. Do not worry, there are so many instructions. We will use all of them slowly. So today we have one more command to use. It is called set property. So double tap, drag and drop on the line number 2. These are the line numbers 1, 2, 3. Now, what do we have to do with this set property? Set property is again a computer language, but in English, set property means change. Remember, okay, these two commands are very frequently used in AppLab. So first is on event. On event means when, and set property means change. So let's tell the computer that when the button is clicked, we want to change. What we want to change? The screen's background color. Repeat with me. What do we want to change? Screen's background color. Well done. So click here and now tell the computer, I want to change the screens. I don't want to change the width. Of course, I don't want to change the width. I want to change the background color. Correct. Now tell the computer which color you want to change. Yes, it is already red coming here. That's good thing. So click on red. So what should happen now? Can you imagine? We have told the computer when button 1 is click, change the screen's background color to red color and computer will understand. 100% guarantee. So in order to check it, let's run the code. Now on the mobile screen, there is a run button. Click on run. And now we have to check because we have given command for only one button. We will just click on the one button first. As soon as I click on this button, whole background screen should change to red color, isn't it? Let's just do it. Yay, we have done it. We have done it. Yes, very good. Now what we have to do, similar thing we have to repeat for another button. This one, again go here, take the on event command. Now this time it will be button 2. When the button 2 is clicked, again the set property command, just put it, and this time we will change the screen's background color. We will change it to yellow color. Yes, all right. Now both the buttons should work. Let's just check. Now see, I'll just expand it so that you guys can see it very nicely. Okay. So run and click on red button. Red, yellow button. Yellow. That's amazing. See, our simple app is ready. How easy it was. I hope everyone understood it. How do we do? And it is one of the basic, and very simplest app that we have created. And whenever you want to rename it, just click on rename, delete the untitled project. Maybe I can give the name as my first project app lab, and just click on save. Whenever you want to share it, click on the share. Whenever you will click on the share, it will give you the options copy link to project. Just click on it. Now, if you guys are from the US, out of India, then you can click on send to phone because it asks for a US number. If you guys are from India, then just click on copy link to project. And then Suppose I go to the new tab, paste the link, and you will be able to see it is opening my project over here. Now, how do we see the project? Click on view code. There are three buttons. Do not click on make my own. Click on view code and your project will be open again over here. Okay. Now, please try and create this app and I will come back again for you to create, by taking another app, and we will learn coding step by step in a very simple basic steps. And at the end of the series of the app lab, I know that I guarantee that you will be able to code it very, very, very accurately, and you will be able to do much more than I did in the class. Okay, so the first thing you have to do today, log into the code.org and create this simple app. And once you are done, just put your messages if you have any question in the comment box. And if I don't receive any messages, I will think that yes, everyone understood everything. All right. Okay, so I will see you in the next class. Till then, bye, take care.